with their middle in Acuna. They did the same strategy last game also, but towards the latter part of the game, they did switch to Doria, who scored of 6 points off from 4 blocks. But we want to see how big the contributions of the middles will be in this game.
Well, now we have the reinforcement here, scoring her first point. Tied at 2. Another good serve from Onofre. Perez not going with power that time. Back to Perez, this time with power. And it'll score. We're tied at 3.
Locals can come up with those powerful hits, but you know, they could always take this already veteran team in the Cignal HD Spikers.
Now they're going to get the lead.
Centers here talking about Cayuna, 3-time PVL best setter and also a former NCAA MVP in Mondoñedo.
From the back row, Perez is going to score once again. She's got 3 markers early on.
Wasn't ready for that.
The spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong. We're tied at 7. Another good serve here from ZUS Coffee. Back to the pin, Molina with power that time.
Definitely, it's going to be a distraction to the team. So now's the time to really step on that gas pedal.
They set up Perez and she comes up with a monster kill.
Blockers, she made it seem like there was none. Just look at that, the hands of the blocker. In Chinchin Basas, who scored 8 points also in their last match.
Tamaro just sent that one over. Cayuna to the middle. Acuna is going to score her first point. She has found her rhythm early. Perez with the serve. Her squad up by 3. Tamaro denied.
And it actually started with that fall from Hintapa. And they continue with this streak of points, make it 7-2, courtesy of that MJ Perez.
That one dipped right after it passed the net. Watch it here.
A lot of players transitioning to this kind of serve, even with our locals. But the amount of load and power that MJ puts in that serve, really something to watch out for this conference.
Molina will just push it forward and score once again. As you send it over to Alexis.
Had some problems after that fall earlier.
A great serve from Tamaro. And Versosa converts.
You know, a balance with that height disparity against a taller Acuna.
Tamaro still at the service line. Another great serve from her. Ooh, Acuna thought she had another point.
It happened before the antenna.
Quick set. From the back row, Perez. One of the longer rallies, and Meneses is there.
Transition, but this time, the height disparity that we've been talking about earlier, when you have Versosa in the front.
So far, having a great game for herself. Ooh, that's close to the net. They set up Meneses. Boy, Tamaro able to find that spot.
That Coach Jerry timeout, they were reminded na may first ball naman. So, bakit nagkakaproblema? Unfolding right before our eyes, talking about this young squad in ZUS Coffee.
They go to Perez, and why not? And the reinforcement delivers.
It is just towering above the blockers. Look at that.
Cayuna serving. Her squad 3 points away from taking set number 1. Versosa, she's going to send it over. Chance once again. They go to Meneses. Basas goes down the line. That's not going to get over for Versosa. So set number 1 will be taken here by Cignal.
Cignal. Itong si MJ Perez, she had a lot of support when it comes to attacks from their locals. But importantly for Coach Hak, she did try, but it resulted to that point from Asaka Tamaru.
Perez is going to find that donut hole in the middle of the defense.
It's followed by Acuña with 5, Molina with 4.
Pascual now serving for ZUS Coffee, up by 1. Perez. No denying her that time.
Did well by Jel Cayuna. Just look at that. Get it back with those steady passes.
Good reception, and Doria comes up with another point.
Meneses, and also the developing Acuña, who's had ang abang doon ni Molina. Red.
1 point lead enjoyed by Cignal. Perez with the serve. Ooh, that dropped in the nick of time, getting that corner.
One of the anticipated matchups in this pool.
Score by Tapia.
Thunderbelles, we take a look at this attack again. Great swing in set number 1. It was also ZUS Coffee who got ahead in the first parts of that set. And then later on, Cignal, just being the veteran team that they are, really coming off with those runs as they continue to do so here in the second set. Gets redeem their confidence and play lighter in this final stretch of the second set.
Ooh, indecision there from Tamaru. She thought that was out.
Meneses still ready after that important ball go. Could actually set things for them.
What a dig there by Abil. Likewise there from Zeta. That'll stay in. Versus Molina. And it's erased here by Pascual.
As we see the maturity and the eagerness of Pascual going up against the veteran Riri Meneses one-on-one.
Tied at 24. Perez will deliver, and that's going to be the second set point now here.
Just go to MJ Perez. Actually, before now with the Cignal HD Spikers, si Ishi lalong isip.
Nice stretch there. Perez, Doug, Tamaru. Tamaru again, that time denied. They send it over to the other side, and Pascual delivers again.
And yung hinahanap na support para kay Tamaru, it's now showing up for ZUS. Mga mas bata going up against veterans, pero at this crucial juncture of the game, nagde-deliver pa din.
Not the best of setups there. Chance, Tamaru. Tamaru again, slowed down in her attack. Back to Perez. Angeles was there. Balik kay Perez, and that time she says, enough is enough.
MJ Perez. So she may be able to do this. Look at that, tower above, having a good showing here today.
Perez just made sure of that one. Here's Tapia, gets denied. Point still alive. Doria slowed down. Back row. Stay in. Tamaru able to make up for her earlier miscue.
That's right. You have Nikay and Doc. And we know their brand of play from that university. It's all defense, but this time, Ces Molina making sure enough to handle this attack.
Doria, though, with the serve first. Back to Molina. Back-to-back points there from Ces. And set number 2 is going to go to Cignal HD.
And the HD Spikers now lead this match.
Look at Cignal really displaying a total team effort. Ces Molina.
Molina will start things off with a point. That is her 3rd straight here.
The former MVP, always ready to deliver for Cignal.
That time, she tried to stretch out. Abil was actually there.
Napakaganda rin ng leadership na ipinapakita niya. And looking very relentless also.
Pascual denied. Look at that wind up there from Perez as we send it over to Alexis.
This is still a very close game as we are tied at 3 points.
Nice stretch from Abil. Perez just goes down the line. Mondoñedo's there. In the middle. That's still kept alive. Back to Meneses.
Zeta really going for all those balls, all those saves. And it pays off for the Thunderbelles. Nagpapakitang gilas. We've seen Angeles contain a lot of heavy spikes earlier. And this time, best connection with Mondoñedo. She had 7 points.
Wow, what a serve there. Watch
Very
this.
controlled target. We also, pag sila yung kumuha ng mga ganyang katataas na bola, they cannot control it. So that was the intention, pero kinapos.
Perez again delivers on the back row. And Tamaru can't believe it.
Output from last game, 22 points right now. And look at how creative she gets. Kanina linarget, really just, addressing all those open areas on the court of ZUS Coffee. Ces Molina already with 12 points. But she was in the right place, kaya lang they failed to communicate. There was someone behind her. Tough set.
They go to the other side. Chinchin Basas with a cross-court shot.
While scoring her 4th point of the game right now. Just look at that single blocker.
This is Pool B action you're witnessing here this Tuesday afternoon. Perez is going to score. That's going to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, pero hindi siya nakabuelo ng full approach, and so it resulted to an error.
One of the few errors of Asaka here. Put down there by Meneses. Height is might.
I was gonna say the same thing. Height is might. Tamaru nag-struggle, hindi nakabuelo this time. Meneses, hindi na kailangan bumuelo.
Gamit was just waiting for that one.
Enjoying the action here on her first game.
Meneses will pick up another one. 2.
A lot of names emerging for the HD Spikers. CMJ. medyo malapit-lapit pa yung score because the locals like Gamit and Pascual have been carrying majority of the load na now na medyo naka-hibernate itong si Tamaru.
Not anymore.
Coming off hibernation as Tamaru scoring.
And we're now at the business end here on the third set. Pretty sizable lead enjoyed here. That was a chance to open up an even bigger lead. That's gonna creep over. Tapia's gonna send that long. But they're gonna say it was checked.
And we know she's capable of coming up with streaks now that Tamaru's in the back row.
Ooh, that pass coming from MJ a little bit too strong.
Had a very high efficiency earlier or on the front line.
Molina.
For the serve, and the bad news for ZUS Coffee is front line na si MJ Perez, but they're not gonna need her services on that rally as Ces Molina scores off this ace for her 15th point of the game.
Tapia slowed down. Perez delivers.
Itong consistency ni MJ Perez when it comes to scoring. For ZUS Coffee, clearly nag-slow down yung scoring nitong ni Asaka Tamaru here in the third set.
That's a great attack.
Good glimpse of her defense here for Cignal, but definitely not her steadiest game today. But making up for that in reception, as we see MJ Perez, 25 points for the foreign guest player. What her contribution is. She contributed an entire set.
3 set points for ZUS Coffee.
Basa's playing it safe, and Gamit will go for the counter.
And ZUS Coffee is going to take set number 3.
Leadership from Ces Molina, who already now has 15 points.
First point's going to go to ZUS Coffee as they continue.
Some of the load on the attacking side from Tamaru. A lot of the sets have been going to her also, to the reinforcements rather, but right now the locals, the ratings are going for them. Mukhang mas hahanapin ni Mondoñedo.
Nice dig there by Tapia. It's 3-0 here for ZUS.
3 straight points from the Thunderbelles. And again, it's because of their transition plays and their former NCAA MVP in their setter. So they are very capable of coming up with those counter attacks. Just look at that, from attacking this time, Ancheta scoring off that solid kill block against the veteran Ria Meneses. They're moving a bit tighter now.
Finally, Basa says, I need to score.
Magic bunot and game changer itong si Junella here in the fourth set. Yung kanilang mga naiputos ay galing doon sa nadepensahan ni Junella. And now Cignal just playing to their strengths. Look at that. Basas and Meneses collaborate. Provides that stability that they need when it comes to defense, because that's all that ZUS Coffee had been doing. Right now, converting from that excellent reception is Ria Meneses. Not see action in the third set.
It's a very quick shift of momentum here, Mela. Because ang ganda na pag-upisa talaga. Itong ZUS Coffee, but Asaka's gonna come up with a point here. Gamit has really done her share for her squad here today. Quick attack, and Acuna. She had a very good first set.
Check Janela. Again, ang ganda ng naging impact niya dito sa laro ng Cignal.
That's a great serve. Tapia finds a hole.
You love seeing everyone from their team just really being creative. Kasi strong team in terms of net and floor defense. Pero the players of ZUS Coffee talagang finding a way to score. Except for...
And the captain with the serve. That'll be kept alive. Tamaru delivers again.
Siya nagsastruggle kasi sarado itong wall that Basas and Meneses was a non-factor in the third set, which they lost. But it was the determining factor in that second set win. This time around,
Pascual coming off that point now with the serve for her squad. Trying to bring them closer. They're trailing by 2. Combination's gonna work there for Basas. On the back row, she has checked in for her squad. Here's Perez going high hands. Tamaru as well. Quick attack up the middle, and Acuna once again.
Different players as we see. 4 attackers already in double digits. 28 for MJ Perez.
Perez. Silence there, and it's a great attack once again from Tapia.
Fernandez yung kamay niya, napalo na agad ni Tapia. Take a look at that attack again. Just look at the hang time as well. Very steady server and a good floor defender, but Abel Tapia.
There it is once again.
After that 4-0 start for ZUS Coffee, Cignal has overtaken the lead and they haven't looked back as they scored their 20th point. Great connection with Giselle C as well. Ito naman yung kagandahan having Jel Cayuna, of course, products of the FEU Volleyball program.
C gets to that one. They set up Molina. Back to the pin. Tapia delivers again.
Tapia, 10 points already for this Magic Puno. Definitely a game changer for ZUS Coffee.
And she's also fresh off that bench. Was able to get some bit of rest. Tamaru denied. Here's Perez. Buelo. Zeta gets to it. Tamaru.
She waited for the hands before she hit that ball. You know, these crucial stretches of the match.
Chance here to end it. Back to Perez. Big swing. Why not go to your main lady?
And again, the 2 points that Cignal needed.